Catamaran cruise, December 2019.
Welcome to the video recap of our Bareboat Catamaran charter in the Spanish Virgin Islands aboard a 2020 Lagoon 42.
This is one of the catamarans we are considering purchasing when we cruise full-time. The boat has 4 staterooms, each with its own head. We were in the forward port cabin. We flew into San Juan, Puerto Rico, and chartered the boat out of Puerto del Rey on the west coast of the island. Our first leg took us straight south to the island of Viejos.
It was a relaxing sail and a great introduction to the boat.
After a relaxing day of sailing, we dropped the hook in Punta Boca and jumped in the water for some snorkeling. The cabin top is a perfect spot for a TRX workout. The next day, we took a short hop over to Ensenada Sombre to check out the famous bioluminescent bay. We had plenty of time to play in the water and enjoy the anchorage. I was eager to try some night sailing, so while everyone slept, we raised anchor and headed out for the longest sail of the trip up to St. Thomas. Sailing on a clear night under the Southern Cross was an unforgettable experience, only exceeded by the magic of the sunrise. That sail was a highlight of the trip for us, and one we will never forget. Lindsay got to spend a few hours at the helm and handle the big cat like a pro.
We anchored in Megan's Bay and spent some time playing in the water before heading into the beach bar for a sundowner.
Deep breath.
He owns it. Pirates circling the... making her... Hey.
Not a bad spot.
The only active boat here.
Yeah, there we are. Riding at anchor. Gorgeous.
next day, we cruised due east to St. John. A nice little squall let the boat really stretch her legs.
This is our anchorage in St. John's. Beautiful evening. Only one other boat in the anchorage with us.
There was a resort on the beach that had been destroyed by a hurricane. We went exploring and found some unused toilet paper, which was convenient because we had just run out on the boat.
The next day, we decided we wanted to go scuba diving, so we sailed down to Cruz Bay to rent gear and resupply. The bay was a perfect little pirate port. Once we had our gear, we sailed up to an underwater preserve for some diving.
There too. That night back in Cruz Bay, we enjoyed an amazing dinner at a little bayside tavern. In the morning, we shot down the south side of St. Thomas towards Culebrita.
Beautiful day. Leaving St. Thomas, headed to Culebra, somewhere. There it is, Culebra. Ways to go. Lindsay and I are working hell.
You mean hot.
Anchored in a picture-perfect bay on the uninhabited island of Culebrita. I spent the night sleeping under the stars on the trampoline. I'm not usually a morning person, but how could you sleep through this sunrise?
After the rest of us got up, we took a quick sail down to Culebra and used the dinghy to explore the waterways and snorkel.
on, stop. Go back real quick. Do you see it? Here's a little bit better view.
Buddy. Cheers. So our anchorage for our last night in Culebra. Gorgeous beach. I just finished snorkeling a little reef over here. Cats out there. Gorgeous stretch of beach.
Well, you know what they say. All good things. One last trip back to Puerto del Rey.
Joel reading his pirate books while I am on the trampoline. Pretty nice up here.
Lindsay made me put down my book and my rum beverage so that I could get a photograph. Yes, which is still standing.
Hey, it's cool.
This was pretty much all Lindsay did for the whole week. Just kidding.
This is a lot easier here.
Before we knew it, we were back in Punta Boca and saying goodbye. It was an incredible week on a gorgeous boat that we certainly wouldn't mind taking for a spin around the world. Special thanks to Elaine and Eric for setting up all the logistics and being such gracious hosts and captains. We both learned so much on this trip and are already looking forward to our next charter. See you next time.